All right, premiere live from Millersville, Maryland. It's definitely a Monday. Pond is gonna be beat back to submission. We're ripping everything out. The wall, we're ripping some of that out. We're gonna do the same style waterfall behind that wall, rebuild the wall. This pond is gonna make a whole lot more sense. It's gonna be organized, you're gonna see the bottom. It's gonna be designed for maintenance. We're gonna control the plants. We're gonna tame the beast. We're gonna have a new updated skimmer. You look at that skimmer there, that is an old model. That's over 20 years old. The waterfall there, that unit, that's also over 20 years old. We're putting the latest and greatest stuff in here. This front edge is getting one of our ridiculous detailed stepper edges. Super inviting for people to stand, feed the fish, interact. That's what it's all about. This bench here, that's gonna be raised a little bit, level, entertaining space again. So we got a lot going on. We got a lot of manpower here. Lots gonna happen today. Stay tuned. All right, we're probably an hour and a half in, given volume back by simply extracting a lily. We've got everybody in motion, ripping apart a wall, ripping apart plants. We got old filters that are coming out, and check this out. We see this all the time. Old skimmer, when we rip them out, replace them, companies out there don't understand the dynamics of skimming on a pond. So the flapper has to be hinged at the bottom so that it can fold in and skim the water. This particular one is hinged on the top, so it's like an underwater gate, totally eliminating the skimming ability for this pond. As a result of plants not being managed too, water's stagnating, the pond became one giant plant. There's no skimming ability, so all those nutrients and all that stuff, waste, supposed to be getting pulled out of the pond, goes to the bottom, super feeds the plants. They've grown, taken over, and then there's no water movement whatsoever. So we're solving all that today. But man, I'll tell you, time and time again, we see these upside down weirs, and it's kind of comical. I mean, if you don't know, it's a 50-50 shot, and sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. We are underlaymented out. We've extracted all plant, the gravel, the rock, everything out of this pond. It went from probably 500 gallons of water to now like 1,500 gallons of water. Did a little bit of sculpting in the bottom, make things work to our advantage for maintenance. Put our fish tunnels in, they're getting fish caves. Those are outstanding, really cool feature for fish protection. We got the wall extracted behind me. We still got to carve out a little spot for the waterfall filter. We call that a biofalls. Our liner's gonna get dropped, and then it's a big rock party here. Probably get a little bit of rock work done today. Been a great first day. A little dirty, a little sweaty. That's how it should be. It's exciting. So stay tuned and get ready for some cool stuff here. Day 2, Millersville, renovation underway. Rockwork's happening. We got the new liner through this architectural wall. We're building the wall in front of the waterfall. Some of that liner is going to be cut away, so it's going to look like this architectural wall just goes right around. Little trickery involved, nothing we can't handle here. A lot of materials scattered about the site. We're going to get that all tidied up today. Probably 90% of the rock work done today. We got a nice solid stepper edge happening, a little swale that's going to happen. We're in good shape. The weather's great. Woo, tanning weather. Look at this. Woo, look at that bronze skin. Jealous, aren't you? Ah, I would be. Actually, I'm thirsty. You're probably drinking a cold beverage, so that's what I need. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep in touch. Hey, Millersville. Man, it's cloudy. You probably didn't recognize the job site because before it was like really sunny. And we are doing some interior detailing. We're getting ready for the steppers. We've got just a little bit more to do inside the pond. I got some stone for the weir. They're gonna have a nice, beautiful sheet waterfall. Got to saw cut that, get that in place. We got a lot going on. New batteries going in the Transit. Otherwise, we're lost. We're lost without it. Jake is trying to lift a rock all by himself. Actually, I think he and Dalton are gonna do it. They got the rock pad set up. Big country here, doing stepper detail, pre-stepper detail, getting everything set inside the pond. And man, your buddy Mark, our marketing guy, holding the camera. Keep looking in, tuning in. Sick water action just a couple hours away. Stay tuned because if you don't keep watching, you might miss it.
Drainage around ponds is just as important as sick water action. We want to keep all the water action inside the pond and any water action outside the pond away from the water. It's going to murk things up. You're not going to have a clean pond. You're not going to have a good time. So the client actually already had a little bit of drainage built into the side of this pond with this engineered wall. So we're just trying to maintain that, but actually we made it a little bit deeper of a trench just to move water faster away from this edge of the pond and all the way down the rest of the grade and hopefully keep things crystalline.
We're probably an hour away, maybe not even an hour, from filling this baby up and pressing go. There actually is no go button. It's a plug, it plugs in. You need power for that to happen. Before that, we got to install the motor. We haven't done that yet. So as soon as I'm done with this interior detailing, I'm gonna hook that up. And I think then we're gonna start flushing this thing out. Final fill for today. We're actually gonna dump it again tomorrow, but stay tuned. Promised. Keep watching.
Not set yet. Premier family. Prime here. My little buddy Jake over here and I have been working on this stepper edge. As soon as we arrived on site, King Mike said, "Hey, I know we discussed putting a stepper edge in. What do you think about that?" And with his good old King Mike charm and smile, they just had to say yes. Yeah, a bit of a challenge. The clients requested that we keep as much of the water visible from their viewing angle. They want to see as much of the inside of the pond as possible, so we got to keep a low profile edge. And that's a little tough to do while trying to keep this stepper edge kind of merged on top of the edge rocks. But yeah, we were expecting to be rained out by now, so all progress from here is good progress. Brian Helfrich, if you're watching, I hope you enjoy.
You tell them how you feel.
Premier people, what is goody? Jake here. Today is our last day in Millersville for the week. As you can see behind me, we finished up our transformation from which once was a massive, I wouldn't even really call it a pond, I'd call it a lily pad. One massive lily pad into now a beautiful pond with natural rock work. Beautiful big swales on either side, brought to you by Big Country. Me and Prime went in, made them new plants, made sure to save some of their old lily so it could go back in, gave them nice 3 hardy plugs, which in the next few days here, it'll all clear up and the plant should start to take off almost like there's no tomorrow, producing big flowers. I believe Matt just installed a ion gen, which for those who don't know what an ion gen or ionizer is, it basically helps to eliminate string algae, not algae. A lot of clients think that it helps kill all algae, but it does not. It only helps to limit the string algae. But algae is good. It provides food for your fish as well as helps the ecosystem produce oxygen. When we first got here, as you guys will see, there was no big stepper edge, which we came in and myself and Prime also detailed that out. Big Country generously leveled out this beautiful bench here that I'm sitting on and made sure that it had a nice cute little patio over here. But all in all, good project, a lot of fun. Install of biofalls, which is always great, helps to boost the filtration and clarity of the water. Good first project back for the summer. I'm excited to be back, and here's to many more.
Final day of our build here in Millersville. Plants are in. Jake and I did all of them. King Mike did the waterfall, of course. And people ask for a sheet waterfall. That's what you want. That's negative ion perfection right there. King Mike was grinding the weir stone all Wednesday. I think the results speak for themselves. Really happy to introduce a brand new aquascape and premier ecosystem to this client's backyard. They've got all the 5 components that are needed for a pond ecosystem. When we got here, the lilies had completely taken over their old pond. They looked beautiful, but it was a bit of a mess. We saved a bunch of them, repotted them for them. They've got full sun coverage, so within a week or 2, these lilies will be looking incredible, like something out of National Geographic. Flowers will be yellow and blooming fully. I'm standing on the stepper edge. Solid, of course. Jake and I also tag teamed this one. Yeah. Just another satisfying project. Great clients, great ponds. Yeah, it's premiere Thursday, ready to have a premiere Friday tomorrow.
Day 4, final day, wrap-up day in Millersville. Look at this, it speaks for itself. I don't even know that I need to say anything. It's just wow. You saw what it started with, what we went through to extract all the stuff that was in the pond to what this beautiful pond shows now. This is what it's all about. Homeowners are gonna have so much fun enjoying their pond from afar, from the approach, from the bench. We got some lush plants in here, some fish caves for the fish, frogs. As soon as it started raining earlier and frogs were they were moving in, they were like, we were being overrun with frogs. It was really cool. So nature's gonna find it, and this is pretty spectacular. Great sheet waterfall. I'm gonna do one day. I'm gonna have actually a fountainscape behind a sheet. So mark my words. Like I said yesterday, we were gonna have sick water action at the end of the day. Almost didn't, because we thought we were missing a check valve. Matt had it on his truck the whole time. So we made it happen. This is great. Stay tuned, you're gonna see more cool stuff.